Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, we're continuing with the prophecy series, and I'm going to now do for Mother Shipton. And like I said, for each prophecy, I'm going to use a different deck of cards. And then that way, if the prophecies come out close to the same, we've got something on our hands. Now, I've had the Tarot of Prague for quite a while now. It's been on my desk. We weren't connecting. I was having difficulties reading it, and all of a sudden we connected. I guess just it had to be the right timing. I'm not sure. I treat my decks as if they are real sentient beings, and the more I respect them, the clearer my answers are. So we're going to use the Tarot of Prague, and like I said, I've had it a while, but I've never brought it out on the tarot table for you to see. Only I've been playing with it, and it seems to we seem to get along now. It does not want to be read in reverse. Okay, so let's get talking about Mother Shipton. Now, many of you may not have heard of Mother Shipton, so I'm going to give you a quick introduction. Mother Shipton from 1488 to 1561, so sometime around the same time as Nostradamus. A Yorkshire seer and healer, is famed for her rhyming prophecies, though much of what is attributed to her is apocryphal. Oh, Lordy Lord. Sorry, it's a word my brain and tongue don't want to get online with. I think you know what I mean. Written long after her death, her name remains tied to many predictions about England's fate, including events affecting the monarchy. Key prophecies and their interpretations. The death of a great queen prophecy. A queen shall fall, a great one true, and through her passing tides will brew. The land will mourn her many years, as future kings bring doubt and fears. And the interpretation for this prophecy is often linked to Queen Elizabeth I, or more recently, Queen Elizabeth II. The Great One True resonates with Elizabeth II's unprecedented 70-year reign, along which she was a stabilizing figure. Her passing in 2022 left the monarchy at a crossroads. Can't disagree with that. The future kings in the prophecy are seen as Charles III and William. Charles' reign has been met with questions about monarchy's relevance in the modern era, while William represents hope for renewal. Number 2, a family divided. The prophecy, bloodlines broken, ties will fray. The royal house in disarray. A lion fights against its kin, and scandal shakes the throne within. Interpretation. This prophecy aligns closely with the ongoing divisions within the royal family. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's departure from royal duties, as well as their criticisms of the institution, have caused significant tension. Symbolism. The lion represents the royal family, from England's coat of arms, fighting within itself, reflecting the public conflicts between Harry and the rest of the family. Impact. These divisions have changed the monarchy's image and led to broader debuts about its future role in modern, diverse society. Number 3, a short reign for a king. Prophecy. An aging king will wear the crown, but soon he shall be brought down. His heir will rise, both young and wise, and steer the throne through darkened skies. Interpretation. This quotation is interpreted as referring to King Charles III. At 73, Charles became the oldest monarch to ascend to the throne. The prophecy suggests his reign will be brief, leading to Prince William's ascension. Charles' reign is already seen as transitional, preparing the way for William, whose modern and relatable image aligns with the young and wise figure. Number 4, the Lady of Sorrows. Now, this is very interesting. It's very, very close to Nostradamus. Yet these two did not know each other. They wouldn't have been able to read each other's language anyways. The Lady of Sorrow, a rose will bloom, then wither fast. Her legacy through time will last. The crown shall falter, tears shall flow, as her sons divide the royal show. Isn't that give you goosebumps? Interpretation. This is often linked to Princess Diana, a rose, the English rose, whose life was cut tragically short. Her death marked a turning point for the monarchy, exposing its vulnerabilities and changing public perceptions. The legacy. Diana's influence is still felt through her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, whose differing paths represent a division in royal duty and personal freedom. Number 5, the end of the crown. Prophecy. When the great tower shall tumble down, the throne shall fade, a ghostly crown. The people's voice shall rule the land. No king nor queen nor royal hand. Interpretation. This apocalyptic, there I did it, prophecy suggests the potential end of the monarchy. The Great Tower could symbolize Windsor Castle, the Tower of London, or even the monarchy itself as an institution. Modern speculation. Republican movements in the UK have gained traction in recent years, questioning the relevance of a hereditary monarchy in a modern democracy. Now, before we read this, I just want to read, I've got mystical themes of Mother Shipton's prophecies, conflict within the family. Like Nostradamus and Merlin, Mother Shipton's prophecies highlight internal strife as a significant challenge for the monarchy. The modern family dynamics, especially the rift between Harry and William, reflect this theme. The role of women. Women play a critical role in Mother Shipton's prophecies, whether as queens or figures of sorrow. Elizabeth I, Elizabeth II, and Diana. Their influence shapes the monarchy's legacy and public perception. Shift in power. Mother Shipton's vision of the monarchy's decline mirrors Nostradamus' predictions of transformation or dissolution. These warnings resonate with debates about whether the monarchy can survive in the current form. So, this is what, let's see. So here's a third prophecy that is saying there's going to be a shift in power. There's going to be the end of the crown. Now, I'm wondering if when the great tower shall tumble down, I'm wondering if that has anything to do with the World Trade Centers coming down. Because it was shortly after Diana died. It was only 3 years after Diana died that the towers came down and things started really changing in the world. Okay, so Mother Shipton's prophecy of the end of the crown. The people's voice shall rule the land. No king nor queen nor royal hand. Ace of Pentacles, right off the start. And look at that, royal hand. I think this is saying something new is going to come out of it. The Three of Pentacles. So there's something planning. The Ten of Cups, happy family. Joy in the family, happy family. Justice again. And Six of Swords. Moving on from strife to peacefulness. So the Six of Swords have shown up in each prophecy. And I think this is telling me there's going to be a time of a lot of turmoil. I think that when we have Justice and Three of Pentacles, I think there's going to be something in court. I think there's going to be almost a decree of the land. But we do have hereditary here with the Ten of Cups, the happy, joyful outcome. I think this is new seeds planted. I think after a time of turmoil, I want to point out something here. In the United States, the elephant is the Republican. So I'm wondering if justice standing on the Republican here means anything. That, maybe that goes to court of law, whether there should be a monarchy or not, and the Republicans are squashed. Because there's definitely peace after a lot of turmoil. Wow, another Ace of Cups. And look at the Lion. Look at these. Are these cards just as beautiful? I just love. Look at the Lion. So I wonder if it's going to be a blend of some sort. And that's what's different about it, and bringing it modern. Maybe more of a constitutional monarchy. Maybe there is a vote and they still vote to have, the royal family that's in there. But look at this. We've got a new seed planted. Almost I'm hearing Sun King. And there's the lion, the red lion, the Prince of Wales. Temperance. There we have temperance again. We had it in Nostradamus. Number one, temper. Look at that on the cups. I just realized there's boobies on that. I think that, like, maybe it's going to be a combination. Like I said, maybe they'll be voting for the rulers, or there'll be limits to how long you can rule for, or some such thing. But the people will be happy with that decision. The Six of Cups. Yeah, you know what? I think it's going to continue being hereditary. I think when you think about it, if you had to vote for a king or a queen, would you want somebody with royal upbringing, or, somebody just off the street like Meghan Markle? Like, think about that. Would you want somebody who has no royal upbringing with access to all that power, or would you want somebody with a royal upbringing that you could trust that they're going to be royal and represent the country fairly? Or would you want somebody with that? It'd be almost like, are you going to vote a president in with no work experience? Or are you going to vote a president in with some kind of success? I think there's definitely something here, but it looks like the current royal family maintains control. Queen of Wands. Yes, I absolutely think Queen of Wands and the Sun. Here comes the Sun again. So a brand new beginning. Interesting, this Queen of Wands has a baby. Even though the Queen of Wands is a great wife and a great entrepreneur, it's usually the Queen of Pentacles that is holding, that is the mother of a figure. But it's interesting, look at this, this Queen of Wands has a justice symbol on it. And the Sun, a brand new beginning. The Ten of Pentacles, yes. So yes, this is telling me that 100% the royal family lineage is going to carry on. 100% it is. 100% it is. High Priestess. And I think it's going to be interesting. We have a queen. We have no kings. Again. I think it's going to be new though, fresh and new. There's going to be something new about it. Prudence. Now this is an extra card in here. Prudence. I'm getting consistency. So the High Priestess is, they have I'm getting that they have like all the secrets and whatnot. They know where all the bodies are buried, kind of thing. And they have all the secrets how to run a royal household. And they also will be they won't be as royal as they are now. When I see this Prudence card, I get that it's more of the people. I think this is going to be a real blend of the people. The Magician, yeah, they're going to start with the Sun and the Magician. They're going to manifest something. Ooh, the Devil. The Devil and the Four of Swords and the Page of Wands. I think what we're getting here is the people will not give up on the royal family. I think that they would rather have somebody who has royal training, knows what they're doing, rather than somebody like a Meghan Markle. Maybe Meghan Markle is a real good warning. When you don't have somebody who's not raised royal, the problems they could create. And I think here with the Devil is people are they're going to feel like they get to vote who's in, but they're going to vote the same people in. But at least they feel like it's not, hereditary. It's not like, oh, it's just the next guy in line because they're in line. It's going to be that you have to you have to work for it in some respects. And so you have to be prudent about it as well. It's not going to be as ostentatious as it was. It'll be a lot quieter. And I think there still will be royal secrets. I think there'll be a lot of royal secrets, even though perhaps the people want more transparency, they want more news and whatnot. I think it's still going to be clamped down what's actually going on in the royal family. But I don't see her the end of the crown. When the great tower shall tumble down, the throne shall fade a ghostly crown. The people's voice shall rule the land, no king nor queen nor royal hand. I'm not getting that. See, the other prophecies said there's just going to be a change, right? Break from tradition. But the monarchy will still be there, but just in a different format. And yes, there is going to be some kind of new seed. I'm getting that somehow it'll be a blend, but there'll still be a monarchy, and it'll still be, we have the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, still going to be the same family. I think they're going to be the ones voted in. It's going to be awfully changed. Because they're going to have to they're going to have to answer more to the people here. They're going to have to, they're going to be expected to be public royals, if that makes any sense at all. But they're still going to have their royal secrets. They're definitely. And that's, when you think about any kind of high public figure, they have lots of secrets. Usually don't find out till after they're long gone or they've been kicked out of office. But I don't see an end to I don't see an end to the monarchy at all. I don't see Mother Shipton's that part coming true. I do see we still will have a king or a queen, or it still will be the same family. The Chariot, 7 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Yeah, I think it's going to be the same family. I honestly do. I don't see much changing there, other than people now can vote and they feel like they have a say. I think it's going to be a blend, but I'm going to say, Mother Shipton, you're wrong. Unless this is far, far, far into the future. Maybe not with our current royal family. So let's just quickly ask the cards. Is this the current royal family, or is she talking about further in the future? Is this the current royal family, or is she talking much further in the future? Is she talking much further in the future? Is she talking much further in the future than who we know as the current royal family? Right? We don't know who George's children, Charlotte's children. We have no idea. So is she talking much, much further in the future than the current royal family? Is she talking much, much? So possibly when you and I aren't even around. 5 of Swords. So there's the argument and fighting. The Tower. Then she talks about the Tower shall come down. The 7 of Swords. Judgment. And the Lovers. I'm going to say this is in the future because even the 5 and the 7 are strategies that you have put into place in the future. Judgment is second chances, so things after something has happened in the future. The Lovers is choices. The Knight of Swords, so there's action on the Tower. I think this is way in the future. Queen of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, I think this is way in the future. Because we don't have a King of Pentacles right now. We have a Queen of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. A female. A King of Wands. Wow. You know what? Here's Charlotte and her husband. And Page of Swords. And the 5 of Wands. Look at all the court cards that showed up now. I'm going to say this is deep in the future. I don't think this has really anything to do with our current, because that King of Wands keeps showing up, and we honestly, other maybe that's Charlotte's husband, and so that's how many years in the future. Like honestly, I won't be here. I won't be here. So I think this is much further in the future, but there's the Tower coming down and the strife that's going on. Now, this King of Pentacles, one could argue it's Harry. One could argue it's Harry deep in the future, right? Let's say in 40 years. In 40 years from now, Harry will be 80. But the King of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles there. Interesting. Me go king, king, queen, queen, queen down to a page. There's the Tower, though. There's the Queen of Swords. There's the 8 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and the Chariot again, and the 8 of Swords. I'm going to say this is it deep into the future, just because these are all movement cards. So this is telling me it's movement, it's in the future. If these were all stagnant cards, then I'd say, oh, it is the current. It may be something like Charlotte's grandchildren or something like that. I'm not getting that. It's this could be like anywhere from 70 to 100 years in the future. I'm getting. Look at all the movement cards here. We have an 8, a 10, and a 7. So that's what I'm saying, 70 to 100 years from now. And another 8. I think this is way in the future. Interesting. Well, I'm excited to continue with this. I've got a whole list here of prophecies about the royal family. I'm going to try and do 2 a day, and I just find them fascinating. And I can't wait to see how many of them match up. So right now we have Merlin and Nostradamus somewhat matching up. Mother Shipton is not quite matching up quite yet. Maybe in way in the future, but no, it looks like the current family is going to continue be a king and a queen. Yeah. So anyways, we'll continue with this and let's see where it goes. Thank you very much for watching. Please take good care of yourself. See you online. Bye for now.